I'm in contact with people in the Amazon, in Pará, in Tocantins, who have received death threats at their door. Someone went to knock at the organization and said, hey, we're going to kill some of you if you don't shut up. So this is much worse in a way.
And free speech stops at making threats. Okay, you can have an opinion. Someone can say, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm stupid. Like, that's technically free speech. Some of it might be hate speech now. Free speech has its limits, and sometimes people that aren't in this country don't quite understand that. It doesn't mean you can say whatever you want all the time.
I think that free speech, it should be something that focuses on sharing accurate information.
That becomes a problem if they're getting paid off in Brazil. It becomes tricky. Like, at what point is the employer responsible for the employee's behavior?
What's happening right now is quite similar to what happened to Mark Zuckerberg in Congress. He was in serious trouble because he was allowing fake news to be spread like wildfire on Facebook, yeah? He was experiencing lots of questioning in Congress, yeah? And so what's happening now with LinkedIn, it's pretty much what we have seen with Facebook, right, João? In your case, for example, in your country, Congress went after Mark Zuckerberg and they decided to bring him in and be like, okay, tell us what's going on. Why are you allowing this to happen? Because the company is yours. You may not be doing it, but you're allowing people to do that. Why? Here in Brazil, that doesn't happen, right, João?
In Brazil, there's a group of extremists who are trying to make a confusion about freedom of speech.
We call them the hate cabinet.
An MP, a congressman, who was convicted of threatening other people. And he threatened people over and over. He insulted them over and over. But the people on his side are going on about how his arrest is a threat to democracy, is a dictatorial move. They're trying to make confusion about this. They try to shut you up, but at the same time, they claim you are trying to shut them up when they lie and when they threat. They're trying to pass threats and insults and lies as an attack to freedom of speech. They have the freedom to lie, to attack. And so it's confusing, and people are not too aware of that. So they get mixed up.
That's what Trump did. The economy is absolutely horrible. And he'll come on TV and be like, the economy's great. And people would rather just listen than think. The words themselves, free speech, are misleading.